Welcome to today's video about PRINCE2 Agile Practitioner Exam. Introduction to PRINCE2 Agile Practitioner. Key benefits and targeted professionals. PRINCE2 Agile Practitioner Version 2 Exam Details. Prerequisites for the practitioner exam. Key learning objectives summarized. Recommended study strategy for exam success. 1. What does PRINCE2 Agile identify as a concept? A. Prioritizing what needs to be delivered. B. Trusting and not blaming others. C. Setting tolerances for each project objective to establish limits of authority. D. Using daily stand-up meetings and user stories. 2. Which describes a characteristic of business as usual, BAU, work. A. Lists of routine modifications, received regularly during the life of existing products. B. A new team selected to address a specific problem or opportunity. C. A collection of difficult tasks that are managed together. D. A delivery which is part of a larger program of work. 3. Which best describes an agile method or approach that can be integrated with PRINCE2 Agile? A. Encouraging system improvement through visualization and controlling work in progress. B. Providing guidance on tailoring any applicable principles, themes and processes. C. Reducing quality testing in order to deliver within agreed deadlines. D. Favoring processes and tools over individuals and interactions. 4. Which is consistent with the 8 guidance points of PRINCE2 Agile? A. The project manager role is not required when incorporating IT-only frameworks. B. The project manager role is not defined by Scrum or Kanban. C. Working in an agile way removes the need for a project manager. D. A project manager is indicative of a command and control culture. 5. Which is a benefit that can be realized by a PRINCE2 organization seeking to adopt PRINCE2 Agile? A. Comprehensive documentation is reduced as working software is a priority. B. Reduced number of roles by combining project manager with team manager. C. Lower cost of ownership throughout the life of the project's delivered products. D. Improved maintenance of a business case throughout the project. 6. What does PRINCE2 Agile identify as a concept? A. Prioritizing what needs to be delivered. B. Trusting and not blaming others. C. Setting tolerances for each project objective to establish limits of authority. D. Using daily stand-up meetings and user stories. 7. Which is a reason for blending and weaving PRINCE2 with Agile at all levels within a project? A. To adjust the command and control culture for product delivery. B. Projects should be established with the intention of not delivering everything. C. To allow teams to self-organize whilst staying in control. D. PRINCE2 Agile is not a substitute for PRINCE2. 8. A project is using PRINCE2 Agile to deliver a new customer self-service portal. The project board wants a fixed delivery date because the portal must launch before a major marketing campaign. However, the product owner says some lower priority features are still unclear. What is the best way to manage this situation? A. Extend the project deadline until all features are clearly defined. B. Fix time and cost, then flex scope by prioritizing must-have features first. C. Ask the team to complete all features by working overtime. D. Stop agile delivery and use a fully predictive planning approach. 9. A project team is working remotely across 3 time zones. Communication delays are causing misunderstandings about priorities and acceptance criteria. Which action would best support effective agile team leadership? A. Require all communication to happen through formal reports only. B. Cancel daily stand-ups because the team is not co-located. C. Agree clear communication channels, working agreements, and decision rules. D. Ask the project board to approve every daily team decision. 10. A team is delivering a product increment every 2 weeks. However, stakeholders only provide feedback at major stage boundaries, causing late rework. What should the project manager encourage? A. More frequent stakeholder engagement and feedback throughout delivery. B. Less stakeholder involvement so the team can work faster. C. Approval only from the project board at the end of the project. D. A rule that stakeholder feedback cannot change priorities. Check the correct answers for each question. Subscribe PASSERT for more IT exam prep.